Give me some good news.
You want the truth?
I want the real truth.
The truth is
We had to bring in the expert V-Tune. Guys, the clock is ticking. There is literally a little over 1 week left for your chance to take this sucker home right here, along with $30,000 cash. And what we're gonna do for 24 hours only is 2,500 free bonus entries on orders $50 and up. And also we are running 75X multiplier across the whole entire website. So don't miss out. Check out Goonzquad.com. Check out all the official rules, and you might be the one. I mean, honestly, this is our only hope right here.
Yeah,
There's no other GTR on the auction. We've been looking all over the place for parts and stuff, so we gotta just get this thing.
Got it.
Let's go, dude. What is up, guys? Welcome to part 3 of rebuilding a wrecked Nissan GTR in my driveway. Sucker's in the garage right now, but same thing, guys. And as you guys seen, we did run into a few little issues with the motor, but you know what? We're not gonna let anything stop us. We got that sucker out of this car and out of the way, and now we expose these cooked frame rails, which we're gonna hopefully start removing some of that stuff in today's video. But first things first, we're gonna jump into this interior, and we're gonna pretty much pop the whole entire thing out because we are gonna be cutting, welding, and grinding in this area right here, and we don't wanna damage any of this practically brand new interior, of course, other than the blown stuff, which also, while we're at it, we are gonna probably take off that upper seat skin to get it shipped off, to get it rebuilt, and also the seat belts as well. So let's not waste any time. Let's remove some stuff, and then we'll jump onto them frame rails. All right, we're just fooling around a little bit, guys. The funny looking seat. Use this for a Halloween costume if you wanted to. But anyways, we got this sucker off right here. It was pretty simple. It's just got like these little clips right here that hook on, and also like some zippers and these little metal rings right here, which are not reusable, but no big deal. You could probably find some wire that's similar. And once we get our new seat skin, we'll be able to put it together, no problem. Also got the airbag out. That sucker destroyed this $3,000 upper seat skin. So we checked the dealership prices, $3,000 from the dealer, but luckily our guys over at L&D Solutions can fix this up, no problem. They'll be able to get this exact same leather with these little holes in it, and they'll make it look original. So that's gonna save us a bunch of money right there. And even if you wanted like this upper part of this seat right here, $4,000, guys. I don't see it, GTR prices for you, but anyways, let's go ahead and set this aside. Let's jump back in there, get those seat belts out, and then we'll package this all up together, and we'll send it off to L&D. wow, that right there is a lot more damage than we wanted to see to this rocker panel. So this piece right here basically moved as one unit and it bent this high strength steel rocker panel. Look at that, we popped that trim off and it exposed that damage right there, which maybe with a little bit of heat and some hydraulics, it could possibly be straightened out, but if not, we're gonna have to do a lot of work replacing that rocker panel, but we'll see a little bit later. Right now, let's keep on moving in there.
All right, so after removing a few more interior pieces, mainly the floor section over here, got that carpet and all the foam out of here, and look at all this craziness, these rails right here and everything going on, but it actually exposed more damage. So this part right here, I don't know if you can catch it, that's actually bent right there, and the floor pan got a good bit of damage as well. So this all kind of just got crumpled, which that means that's gonna need some heavy duty frame pulling right there, maybe even like 2 to 3 hydraulics on that one corner right there. And it looks like it kind of like went up a little bit, and it's possibly pressing up against this dash because this little glove box kind of closed a little bit difficult. So we're probably gonna keep on moving, and we're gonna have to go ahead and remove this dash and just get it out of the way because we're gonna need all the room that we can get.
Honestly, after seeing that inner structure damage, that got me thinking we may need a whole entire chassis.
We may need
We
need all the parts we can get at this point because parts used in at the dealer are kind of high, and it's kind of hard to find every little piece. So we may end up just getting a whole parts card and have everything here. You know what I mean?
Exactly, because either way it goes, we're gonna either spend $25,000 at the dealer to $30,000 to $40,000, or we can get this car for, I'm hoping, $30,000. It's a 2011, fully flooded. The water line is super high. The motor might be jacked up. We don't know.
We don't care. We just need
that
the
frame
rails. We need everything.
I mean, honestly, this is our only hope right here.
Yeah.
There's no other GTR on the auction. We've been looking all over the place for parts and stuff, so we got to just get this thing. Michigan. Dang, come on, guys.
You know, it'd be a good build for like a drag car. You know what I mean? If somebody like got some money just for a drag car.
Who wants it? Who needs it?
Mm-hmm. We need it.
Oh, I just sniped it. Did you see that? Are you a YouTuber though? You know what I mean?
Are you rebuilding a Smash 2024?
Honestly, like there's so many little pieces that are gonna add up.
Little trim pieces, front radiators, supports and stuff.
Bonus time.
Somebody might hit it. I hit bonus time. We got it.
Let's go, dude.
We got it. Now we got all the parts that we need.
Guys, this car has been a little bit stressful, especially with all the damage and not being able to find some parts for a decent deal. But you know what? Now we don't got to worry about parts. We don't got to worry about none of that. We got a parts car on the way. So let's just go ahead, keep on moving with this sucker right here. Let's pop out that dash and hopefully there's no damage back there. Check it out, guys. The leather part of the dash is completely out. And you already know I had to look this up because I was just curious to see what one of these would cost. And you know what it said? on the website.
What'd it say?
$24,000, dude.
Man, that's as much as we paid for the parts car, dude.
We literally bought a parts car for about that price right there, but that is just insane. Just this outer part right here is $24,000. Maybe that's like the MSRP. I think you can get a little bit of a discount and maybe get it for 15 grand, which is still like Bugatti prices.
I'm
right
telling
there,
you,
dude.
Nissan just does not want anybody repairing their cars or something, or their GTRs in general.
Dude, the GTRs, honestly was not expecting that right there, man. That is some crazy stuff. But you know what? Our dash is perfectly good. We don't got to get a new one. There's not a scratch in this sucker right here. So we're going to go ahead and set this sucker aside. And we're going to move a little bit deeper with this dash right here. And maybe pop out all that stuff in there.
That is it, guys. The dash frame is finally out of this thing, and it just exposed the whole entire firewall and just cleared everything up. And looking at this firewall, we can't really tell if it's bent or it's just designed like that, because it looks like that everywhere right there. But it opened this whole entire section up. That way we can pull this a lot easier and just get to all this stuff right there. And that is it. I think we're gonna have to go make a trip back to the shop and get on the frame machine. I mean, we can technically do some framework on the front of this thing, but with these heavy equipment, we don't really want to pull frame right here because this is some technical stuff, very tough metal. We want to strap this thing down for good on the frame machine. So, I mean, I'm excited. It's been a minute since we've been back at the shop. Kind of miss it a little bit, but you know what? Once the framework is done, we're going to bring it right back up here and finish this whole project up. So let's go ahead and put this thing on the trailer and take it back to the shop.
I gotta say, it feels good to be back at the shop. We got the GTR up on the frame machine. Mom's got some food ready over here for us. Mom, what we got here? Some sort of fish soup?
Fish soup,
Ooh.
red fish and vegetables. So good hot soup.
That's that good old
That's
soul
delicious.
food right there. That's some gas stuff right there. I absolutely love that. Got some eggs, got some bread and some butter. That's gonna give us that energy, that power that we need to pull some frame on that GTR. So right now we're about to actually set that sucker up on the racks, on the pinch welds and all that good stuff, and hopefully we can start pulling some stuff out. Give me some good news.
You want the truth?
I want the real truth.
The truth is, this is a tough piece of car right here, honestly.
It is, dude. We got 3 hydraulics connected, and it's barely pulling the steel out, or the steel, and then the aluminum is actually ripping and like wanting to just break apart into pieces.
Yeah,
pretty
you're
much.
not going to straighten out that aluminum. The steel is super tough. I mean, this whole entire like quarter section of the car, all this stuff is pretty much high strength steel. So you're trying to pull like 4 or 5 layers at a time, and it is super difficult. I mean, it took a literal chunk out of the metal right there because it didn't even want to budge. That is crazy.
Dude,
right
that one was sketchy because look where it could have ended up.
Could have went right through that car. That car is fiberglass and plastic and all sorts of stuff.
Dude, that would have been a bad day right there.
Hey, but luckily it didn't, and we just brought out more hydraulics just to get it more pulls on it, pretty much, to see how this thing is going to budge. We even threw some heat on it in some areas. We kind of straightened out this piece right here. We pulled it out. It's a lot better right there, but it needs to go a lot more. The main thing is to pretty much pull this little corner out because we need to get to these spot welds. That way we can start like drilling stuff out, you know, popping piece by piece off of this thing right here.
Yep, exactly. So I guess we're just going to keep on moving, and hopefully this tub right here is able to be saved, and we can just put on new pieces from the parts car into this car right here
and make this thing work.
Alrighty guys, so it is the next day here, and we had to bring in the expert V-Tune.
How's it going?
What's going on? Congratulations first off.
Hey, thank you.
You're a papa now, dude. How crazy is that? We were just building tree houses in the backyard.
Now we got kids, families.
That's crazy, man. But hey, that's awesome. It's a blessing. But what are you thinking here?
I mean, honestly, it's not too bad. I see a couple of problems though with the pulling.
Oh,
see,
no.
look, you're trying to pull this area out right here.
Yep.
But the problem is you're holding it right here.
That's
Yeah, so you're pretty much just holding
that's a
everything
good
in
point.
place. See, whenever it got wrecked right here, it kind of just went up, and now you're just holding all this down.
Gotcha.
You're not gonna be able to pull that out. But otherwise, it doesn't look too bad.
You think it can be saved?
Yeah, I mean, dude, this is. I mean, you're gonna replace this.
Right, exactly. So actually,
that.
that kind of, we were thinking maybe, we got that whole parts car, we were thinking maybe there's a chance we'll have to do a whole entire just tub swap, but don't really want to do that, to be honest.
Yeah, you kind of want to rebuild the original one unless you can't, you know.
Exactly. So I like to hear that it can be saved and it can be replaced. How far do you think we're gonna have to go inside of this floor
just right
pan
here.
and stuff?
Literally
Oh,
just
nice.
right here.
You think this can be straightened out, this piece?
Maybe, but I'm pretty sure it just swaps out right there. It doesn't go too far. If it does, you can probably just splice it in somewhere.
Yeah.
Right here.
Sweet. Take a look on that inside, dude. What do you think about that?
Inside ain't bad either. I mean, it's just a little crease right here. It splices in right there.
Heck yeah, dude. That's some good news, honestly, because
I mean, I thought it would be like
Yeah.
more crunched in here, you know. I mean, this ain't even bad. I mean, you straighten that out a little bit. There's no creases that going up through here, and also there's no creases going up through here either.
heck yeah, awesome, dude. Well, I say you're gonna be out here all day, right?
I gotta go. But I would recommend, look, move this one, put this one here.
Yes, sir.
Move that, and don't even run one right here.
Okay.
And then probably just throw some straps from here. Strap it up like that, strap it up right there.
Sweet.
And just pull that down.
Well,
Yeah, no, it's a good car. I don't know why everybody was talking about Smash and stuff. I mean, it's a GTR. They're not making these no more. Gotta understand, like, if this right here was all destroyed and, back here was destroyed,
Yeah.
replace the tub, but
Ain't
just
none.
fix it,
All right, so V-Tune gave us some really good advice. Let's go ahead and apply it to this GTR. Let's rearrange a few things. Let's pull some more frame. Alright guys, so after taking V-Tune's advice, we were able to get a lot more of the GTR damage pulled out. I mean, look at that right there. It's almost there, you know, it's almost original, but of course we are gonna have to replace a lot of these panels right here. And we really don't wanna pull anymore because we don't wanna over pull. That's a big no-no right there. You know, once we get our new GTR, our parts GTR, it's never been wrecked before. We're gonna be able to take measurements from that and apply it over here. But I mean, so far everything is just looking super good. I mean, look at this section right here. That's crazy. We pulled out the whole entire shock tower, cast aluminum. This is the only aluminum piece, I guess, in this front section right here. And it was pretty simple to actually remove. So gonna be awesome to put in the new one. And also this frame rail section, that's gonna be a whole nother story right there. That's gonna be in the next video. And man, also the new parts GTR is gonna be in the next video. We're super pumped. This is looking pretty dang good so far. We are gonna be able to save this car after all. So that's just amazing news right there. But you guys are gonna have to stay tuned. Definitely drop all your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys in the next one.